on the gun.
Oh my gosh, guys, I just got the ray gun. Looks like I'm the captain of the Ray Gun Boys Club this time.
What is right?
What is the movie? How should we expect us to call you the great money rocket when you kill the best of us by heart to the most special money rocket?
Yeah. One of the backup points. I don't even have perks yet, so I've got some grinding to do here. I just bought speed cola, and I'm always in ship. Having the commander sure helps anytime.
That's really great. I'm glad you're just a person, a good guy, and not being stuck in the death of possibly like I am.
Well, it's probably because of the black ops doing the more serious stuff that there are than other doing. Yeah, man. Quit complaining about how you have to actually play the game to get good gear. You like the easy mode, having everything handed to you. That's fine, but here, there is none of that. No gobblegums, elixirs, afterlife exploits to open doors for free, or glitch spots for you to take advantage of. There is raw zombie skill.
No glitch spots. You say, see, I wasn't going to pull this one because I knew you'd get salty about it, but now I've changed my mind. Joe and George, you know what to do. Well, at least George does. Joe just comes stand next to me.
Oh, it's nothing like the classic dog-round glitch spot. Everyone's done this at least once.
I still remember the first time I watched that video saying it's glitch. It was so exciting. The dogs just completely ignored you. Now we need to end this round and get the max ammo. I'm out of bullets.
I think this one's the last dog.
Yep, finally, sweet, sweetheart.
Dang it, Donald, I was in the middle of reloading my ray gun.
Well, you snooze, you lose, and you know a lot about snoozing, and you're going to learn a lot about losing come to selection.
We'll see about that. The American people are going to give me 4 more years. Pause.
This guy just say pause. Is he reading off the teleprompter right now?
Of course he is. We all know he wouldn't be able to hold a conversation for even a millisecond if he had to come up with it himself. See, case in point.
Ooh, I thought of something. Barack, remember that one time we rode that big purple elephant down the chocolate lava mountain into Gumdrop Land?
What? Joe, that is not something that we did. That sounds like some kind of dream you had.
Wait, you mean the infinite ice cream cone that the king of all ice cream gave me wasn't real? No.
All right, that's quite enough of Ben and Geriatric's delusional rambling for me. How about we talk about something else? Have any of you guys watched the new Fallout show?
I did. And it absolutely sucked a big one.
Really?
It's full-blown woke.
Of course, so you didn't give it a fair shot, did you?
I tried to, but of course they had to make the main character a Mary Sue. They shoved gender politics into the Brotherhood of Steel, made the whole war over capitalism instead of China striking first, and totally retconned the story of New Vegas. What a joke.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, me personally, I actually like the show.
What are we talking about? Fallout Boy? Yeah, they've got some okay music, a little too new age for me, but I can see the attraction.
No, Fallout like the video game series. Have you never played them?
Oh, I see. I do vaguely remember playing that game. You have to leave the vault to go find a new water chip because the old one's busted, right? They made a show of that game?
Holy Jesus, he's talking about the original Fallout from 1997. You know what? Just forget it. Barack, you should check it out. Don't listen to Donald. It's worth a shot. We'll see. I still have to get around to watching the rest of Invincible Season 2. Apparently there's some sort of knockoff Spider-Man cameo in it, so that sounds pretty cool.
Wait, Invincible? Like that guy from Fortnite?
He's in Fortnite. He's not from Fortnite. He's from the comic Invincible.
Sorry to interrupt your lesson, Sensei Nerd, but I just got the motherfucking ray gun, baby.
Ray gun boys! Ray gun boys! Ray gun boys!
Dang it, I just got Donnie's ballistic knife that he put back into the box. Thanks for that. I bought Mule Kick so I can try for a ray gun, although I guess it'll be my third gun. Hopefully I don't go down. Nice, of course I get the teddy bear first hit. Seriously, Barack? You come over here while I'm hitting the box and immediately move it? Oh yeah, like it's totally my fault I got the bear. What are you gonna go? Although I did just join the Ray Gun Boys Club, so I'll have to continue to tolerate you. Let's go, I just got it too. The Ray Gun Boys Club is complete.
Oh yeah, this is what it's all about. Only thing that would make this more epic is if I was Dempsey.
I think your current character fits you perfectly.
Ray gun boys for life.
True that, Joey? Well, now that we all have the ray gun and other good guns, let's save up some points and go to Pack-a-Punch. I've already got enough to pack one of my guns, but I should probably grind up enough for my other two.
Couldn't be a better time for a double points. Thanks whoever picked that up.
Actually, that was me that picked it up. You can thank me by deleting those stupid sound clips.
Ah, nice try, pal. Gonna take a lot more than that for me to let go of these.
I love you, Daddy Trump. I'm sorry, Daddy Bush.
Wait, where's the one of me? I did the perfect line for you.
Joe, I told you I wasn't gonna clip that.
Whatever, don't delete it then. Let's just focus on getting enough points to go to Pat. All right, well, it looks like we all have enough points to upgrade at least one gun, and then there's Moneybags Obama. Did anyone link the teleporter? Y'all really can't stand to see a black man with motion. Just kidding. But yeah, I linked it a while ago. Everyone get in.
But don't you mean get up? Like Zesty Meek Mill?
I'm here, let's teleport.
Dude, Meek Mill makes me sound like the straightest man alive. You, however, that was a pretty good impression, huh? Sure wish I could clip that and put it on the soundboard right now.
Brock, you know, if you have Discord Nitro, you can make a sound clip in your own server and play it in this one, right?
What the hell, George? Why would you tell him that?
Sorry, Donnie, but he kind of deserves it for the daddy clips.
Oh man, thank God my Shadow Play was on and I still have this old Breaking Bad fan server I used to run.
Get up! Get up! Okay, fine, I'll stop. I'll delete the ones of you if you delete that.
Deal. I don't ever want to hear me saying you know what ever again.
Done. Now let's just blow down some angle. This whole soundboard thing behind us. Oh no, my little standing there, it's all crazy. It's blood everywhere.
Will you quit that godforsaken noise already? I'm this close to smacking my own lips against my door of Sparky.
I'm sorry, it just made me so sad and scared. Like, what if something happened to her?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it's better than coming face to face with you.
Oh man, finally time to start this bag. You guys all better have your music cranked.
Such a goated song to slay freak bag speed.
You said it, Bush.
Okay, I will admit the song was hard, but it's still not heavy.
Wait, it's about to hit. Probably because I got the man with the small one. I'm just jamming out blast of these puff buckets with my ray gun.
Well, I need points bad. I only have judge speed colon. Plus, I got to tap my ray gun.
I'm not stopping you from getting points. You need some. Go find some zombies.
Man, Lynch just really went all unspoken to these songs. You know, but exactly what he's saying.
All thanks. No pressure. I'll get that fire point.
So let me get about it. Try some monkeys.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It'll definitely come in handy for the higher round. Wait, no way. I got the thunder gun. I might honestly have to switch out my ray gun for this.
Barack, you can't do that ray gun.
I'm sorry, Bill, but I have to do it. I'm starting my own group, the Thunder Gang.
What's the Thunder Gang?
Barack, nobody knows who she's going to exist.
Only one person can have the thunder gun.
Well, I know that. I'm not an idiot. I was just making a joke. You guys are in the ray gun boys club.
Thought our brothers had meant something to you. Clearly you don't care at all about the ray gun.
Oh, quit being dramatic, Joe. If you pulled the thunder gun, you would have taken it.
You don't know that.
Keep telling yourself that. I'm going to hit the teleporter to go have my thunder gun and put this film reel on the camera.
Just wait for me. I almost have enough tap.
Okay, well, hurry up.
All right, I have enough. Let's go.
I'm ready. Oh, shit, I'm getting smacked. Well, there goes my thunder gun.
I got you. Sorry, but by the time I realized you were getting busy, looks like the Thunder Gang is disbanded.
I guess so. Gonna have to remind all my books too. Damn.
Can't believe Barack went down to 115. That's embarrassing.
Well, at least now he has the chance to join the ray gun boys club.
All right, so it doesn't look like Barry's going to be going back to Pat anytime soon, so I'm just going to go now. Whoever's coming better, get in the teleport will be left behind.
I'm going to pack a punch this HK-21. It's pretty good.
Are you sure about that, Bill?
I'm sure.
Whatever, I'm tapping my ray gun.
Say, ray gun and RPK, pretty solid combo I'm running right now.
Really wish I was up there upgrading the thunder gun with you guys instead of down here having to rebuy all the first.
Oh, how the tables turned. Go ballistic knife, and now you're the broken.
It was comic justice for the ray shot board.
Yeah, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, crap, I'm teleporting back. I almost forgot to put my film reel in the camera.
Oops, I forgot I had one of those while I did some creepy dentistry.
Not really a big deal. Film reels just change what's playing on the big screen.
Well, I'm basically set for the rest of the game. Just got to fill out my perk loadout and we're ready for high rounds.
I'm in the same boat. Got all my weapons upgraded. Now I just need perks.
Yay, finally some more high rounds. It's been forever since we did high rounds. Not since Donald completely sabotaged the classified run.
That is so fake news. First of all, I would not send it on the classified. And second, we played World War, which we technically were aiming for high rounds on.
Yeah, barely got the 20s on that. It did even worse on the run. So there wasn't really much in the way of high rounds.
Yeah, but World at War is extremely bare bones. High rounds with 4 players is pretty rough, especially for a bunch of old geezers like us.
Well, we still got to play Chino, Numa, and Reese, so I guess we'll see how we fare on those maps.
Not really looking forward to that. The juries will probably actually be fun, but not Chino Numa. That's going to suck.
You're wrong, Donald. Shido Numa told me. It's got an Easter egg where you dig up that grave and get a free Wonder Waffle.
Bill, there's so much wrong with what you just said.
Yeah, the music peaked in the game before they added that feature. But enough about that. Now that we don't have any epic metal to jam out to, let's lock in and pass some rounds.
I can see Nate down.
Well, here we are on round 23, starting to get up there. How high do you guys think we're going to be able to get?
I don't know. I mean, I hope we can hit round 30 at least. I got the Thunder Gun guys, so I'm fully kitted out. The Thunder Gang lives on.
I guess we'll see. You guys think if we practiced enough, we could ever get to round 115 like Syndicate did?
You mean like that rugby for your sake, and then scumbag built an entire YouTube career off of it, and then he even scammed his fans and scammed children.
You mean like scam your fans with your shitty TV? So the vehicles that may be confirmed, but the round 150 run cheating was just a theory.
A good theory.
Sure.
Nah, dude, that guy wasn't which is not even possible in a single one. In fact, it's probably the 1v1 against Green. These are all on the show.
There's depending when you get it.
He's playing to shut up. He's getting the fraud.
No guy wins the fucking song of Call of Duty.
So hold on, when you get the gas, like Dark Side of the Hill,
At least Wings has the decency to cry like a little baby and throw his controller and rage. But DSP will just sit there and blame everything but himself. He didn't act like the game function over. That's the only reason he loses.
What other thing you be talking about?
The small still early to sleep for little heads on that, Joe. You like them, though. They're a lot like you in a way.
I don't know, Donald, you constantly blaming the loss of the 2020 election on everything but yourself. Kind of comes off a little DSPS. So I'd say they have more in common with you. But anyway, to answer your question, Jordan, no, I do not think we are going to get round 115, even if we practice this match every day. It takes way too much time, and Joe would obviously fall asleep long before we got there.
I know I'm typically an advocate for high rounds, but 115 does sound a little unrealistic. That is, unless we sat in a glitch spot or something. I know Donnie's ears just perked up hearing that last part.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's like my sleeper agent activation phase.
Really?
Come on, Joe, think about it for 2 seconds. Clearly not.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, John. But the amount of time you spent with your buddy Vlad, I wouldn't be too surprised if there was some kind of Order 66 level shit in your subconscious.
Okay, now you're getting into some weird conspiracy theory stuff, George. How about we don't just focus on not dying to these freak bags?
Let's get you on the road. Lions are living to earn those last blocks on their property.
2,000 years later. Oh, this is not looking good. Yeah, I'm down. I got to back up the suit. I'm down. I'm down. I got to back, Joe. You understand the line is no good. Never mind, it's going to be absolutely impossible.
Yes, things are not looking too good for old Upton.
Perfect opportunity to farm their buys.
And I get to do the open down. Who's up down?
You're not the only one. Danny Zombie's got us.
Well, it looks like we're going to be playing the medics, Donnie.
Yeah, you're telling me. Now get over here and revive Joe and let pick up Junior.
Still like me, but we're only sending it up high. I'm seriously going to lose it. I can't stay alive for more than 30 seconds.
You sound like a skill idiot, bro.
Wow. You literally just realized this group of zombies kind of went down and what the fuck kind of skill is we do that.
Oops, my bad, but hey, I've got 2 revives for the price of them.
I'm completely out of ammo. This is not good.
No.
Hold on, Joe, I got you.
I'll try and cover you.
Oh, no. I thought you said you were going to cover me.
I said I was going to try. George, get over here and give me a hand.
I don't know what you expect me to do. I'm completely tapped out in the ammo department right now.
Just start reviving Joe. I got one.
This is not going to end well.
Wait, Donald, move. Stop.
Okay, quick, I got out.
Okay, Donald, be very careful. You got to get us up. Don't die.
Don't please. I'm letting you out. Revive me first for the ray gun.
Don't be stupid, Don. Revive me first and then we'll get the other.
Sorry, man, but my allegiance to the radar for the democracy.
Thank you so much, Donnie.
Nice, real nice. I just completely blew it by reviving Joe.
I'll sit on it and spin the rock. You know, with 2 seconds away from bleeding out. If he lost all his guns, it would have been over anyway.
Yeah, yes, okay, you got a point. But what I want to know is how the hell did George end up with 27 downs?
Yeah, you got more than double the amount of downs I have.
Because Donald was milking the shit out of me. Look at how many revives the guy has.
Hey, man, not much to the kill. I managed to work out the both revives thanks to you. This is a good fist fight.
Well, I hope you're real proud of that. Me, on the other hand, I look like this shit how many 27 downs, that's embarrassing.
Not as embarrassing as me having the least amount of downs last week of Barry. Dude was so sure I couldn't handle myself without all my clutches. And I only went
Well, I still have the most kills by far. I'll admit it could more than 100 shots.
Jordan, however, I get it. I know it's such a video game, but whatever. I'm going to go play Stellar Blade. It just dropped. Talk to y'all later. Of course, he bought Stellar Blade. What an absolute winner.
Isn't that game with the sexy Asian lady?
All right, guys, time to pump out our last tier list for a while.
For real, this has been a...
Start off with the side. It's solidly decent here. It's an amazing.
Don't fucking away this conversation. Game doesn't communicate well, then you can run past it, and you might should be.
That's a good point, but I players don't realize how long. Makes sense that a player is then able to free back between them, and one of them only has half a health point. That on top, if you get two different summons, and I think this is one of the most boring fights you can play. Those fucking ways someone has to are you kidding me? This fight is one of the best multi-enemy fights in the entire series. It starts off slow. You do one little step, and then the other comes up. Then sure they have a small health here, you know what you're doing. But go into that fight with the kid fight is okay. I think it's easily the best way to fight in the series. I think
Stuck outside on a night of the hunt.
multi-entity fights in the game. It is something that is easy to tell what you This fight is literally with the 8 years of fucking time. Perfect something should have seen best. Next up is Goodbye Butterfly. I'm just going to go ahead and put this back and have it. Thank God you have to get it. This guy is good fight in the entire season. No fucking great. The only thing I like it is this fight lasts longer than something like Mary. It has an amazing aesthetic. It's best possible. This fight is garbage. It makes it not one that you can look basically at the game strong. It's the tiniest fucking move. And the camera is so happening on this thing, twisted with the wall. Yeah, this fight is terrible, but it's better than the other. No fucking way it's better than the other fight. Are you kidding me? I think that fight had happened before.
sorry, Joe, you're probably the only person that likes either of these fights, but Kaplan finally you're sitting at. The only problem with this fight is the channel of its complete bullshit. If you didn't absolutely passionate and the road is just every other aspect of this read the fight of the body. I'm sorry for putting it high on the list. Next, we have Quayback. I, for one, think this is one of the strongest fights in the entire game. He has one of the most varied and ways of punishing him at almost any range. He has a large health pool that signifies the start of the mid-game. He had like 2 separate moves and he easily one shot. And every time you run back through the goddamn swamp, you're poisoned again. Hope you stocked up on about 50 purple moss clumps. If you have an unupgraded weapon, this fight will take you literal years, and the margin of error for new players is extremely low. Her only redeeming quality is her lore. Donnie, that's a whole lot of bullshit saying you have a skill issue. Both for high damaging attacks and obvious wind-up animations that are extremely easy to avoid even a bit of time. And so one of the elements may be couldn't have said it better myself, Joe. This fight is kind of cheap, but it's fun to summon Iron Carcass to show this stupid ass boss. I don't know if I've ever even hit it before. So, also, there's the stupid giant throwing shit down. Killing it is easy This piece of gimmick has more into its defense than the United States. Every hit does like 0.1% of its health. With using Tarkus, this fight is a total joke. Also, like every single time it falls off the side of the arena and has the unique death animation. But I don't think I've ever seen someone kill it normally. When the unique way of killing a boss is more infinitely long than the vanilla way it's done. This fight is only ever a complete joke or a complete snooze fest, no ending. It's not that bad. I love that it really feels like a guardian of this huge fortress. And I think the novelty of having a summon be borderline required makes for an enjoyable experience, especially as a new player. Its high HP and defenses make sure you have a strong upgraded weapon going into Orlando, where the game's difficulty takes a huge increase. Of course you like this fucking fight. Are you going to sit there defending every fight that takes 5 years to finish? I bet you hand Jill the controller and take a nap while Tarkus spends a decade whittling down this thing's health bar. This fight is so mid-D tier. Yeah, I'm putting this trash in D tier. I'm not going to sit here and keep ranking bosses with you geriatric fucks if you're putting Iron Golem in D tier. Sure, the mechanics of the fight aren't the strongest, but it serves as a really important damage check to make sure you're powerful enough to keep progressing further into the game. Without it, so many new players are going to get to Orlando with some shitty, unupgraded lightning spear and bash their heads into every enemy until they tickle them to death. For that alone, it deserves B tier, or I'm leaving. I'd sooner admit your senile old ass won the election and let you put Iron Golem in B tier. I'm out of here, fuck you guys. Yeah, whatever, go ahead and put it in Deep Rock. I'm done with this shit anyway. If I had known Joe would go to bed.
Build
built stronger, built smarter, built with Endura.
All right, guys, next up is Ornstein at Smout. This fight is straight heat from the start, and the second phase is cool as shit. This is easily one of the best fights in the entire series, and probably the best fight in the first game.
There's probably no one in the entire world that dislikes this complete fucking slapper of a fight. The way Ornstein is constantly applying pressure while Smo has a much slower rhythm to his attacks makes this fight feel like a dance. Beauty, perfection, art, S-tier Barack.
Now wait a second.
Ain't no fucking way you got something to bitch about this fight. It's gas, bro. Go back to sleep.
Donnie, turn that shit down. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so this fight is anyway. Sometimes it's real bullshit how Ornstein slides past the pillars even when they're in between you two. And it's kind of lame. You can only get the Leo ring if you kill them in the right order. That ring is OP.
Don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you're a rapier abuser. I'm putting these kings on their throne at the top of S tier where they belong. Now, time for the post-Lord Vessel shit. I'm going to be honest. Most of these fights are ass cheeks. Let's do Sif next. She's one of the better fights.
Sif is a goddamn amazing fight. All her attacks have very visible windups. The music is one of the best in the whole game. And the secret cutscene you get when you do the DLC first just tugs my heartstrings like no one's business.
Agreed, Joe. This fight.
Walk forward to the left and you'll never get hit. This shit is so easy on God. More like Great Grey Wolf Sif through the fucking toilet. Like this fight, probably the only one of the games that was left
On the topic of mean bosses, let's do ceaseless discharge now. Killing him the secret way is easy as shit, and looks so fucking stupid. Like, literally, why does he even die when he falls into the lava he made of fire? Did I miss the memo? Should he suck that shit up or what?
More like fucking feces discharge. This fight is shit AF. I want my blood to ceaselessly discharge from my lifeless corpse every time I try to fight this stupid bastard normally. His hitboxes are so bad you can be standing like literally 30 feet away from the AoE and that shit still dupes you for all your help. And yeah, when you kill him in the mean way, he literally isn't even a real enemy.
Joe, you got anything to say about this fight?
Where were we again? Oh yeah, put the lag in S tier.
Joe, we're on. Anyway, never mind. Next up, you Bye.
Hurry My job, this fight is garbage. Getting the blue line free, and if you didn't get it, well, you can start.
Welcome to a world of subscription phone plans. Public mobile. Different is calling. The game where the object city of the station building rates, the restrictions, and flies, reboots, etc., 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 and the quote on the video reads this. Je suis convaincu Primo ne finit pas l'année à Montreal. Okay, I have a lot of guys. I'm convinced that Hayden Primo will not finish the year with the Montreal Canadiens. 47-second clip, not really that big of a deal. We do think it's an interesting People talk about what Hayden Primo does have a role in this team. And then go out there and translate some of the supplies from French to the English and with my ideas and him that goes out there and transcribes more of the comments here made on the sports video. Here to show so this, I'm convinced that Hayden Primo will finish the year in Montreal. I am convinced that eventually they will make a trade. I think you should have a much older guy to support Samuel Montembeault if you've decided that Samuel is your main guy. Now, the rest of the article actually goes over a bunch of interesting stuff here to show in the video clip. Ended up adding that Samuel Montembeault really improved last year, giving him far fewer bad goals, while in Primo's case, he still has a big consistency issue. This could explain a lot. It seems to confirm that Ken Hughes and Jeff Gordon are definitely open to the idea of adding another goalie. And so, when it comes to this, I do kind of read these ideas, and I listen to the video clip, It's all linked in the description, by the way. I do acknowledge what is being said here, and it does kind of get me a little bit sad. Mostly because I think I do have a bigger emotional attachment to not necessarily Caden Primo the guy, but like Caden Primo the story, more than anything. Because for me personally, Caden Primo was one of the prospects. We're super excited around.
How are you guys?
Capacity about the Montreal Canadiens. When we were talking about prospects like prospects like Ryan conversations were going on. Montreal Canadiens had this remote was the Husky system, and he was good, really damn good. A lot of people said they saw Carey Price's sort of grandfather in a rocking chair stability in net when they watched David Primo in the NCAA. It was fantastic, and a lot of Canadiens fans, myself included, were projecting him to be the starter for Montreal at some point in the next year. Well, guess what? David Primo was NHL debut for Montreal Canadiens in 2019-20. So 4 seasons ago. And it's been a while, and now he's an NHL guy. Hit a 910 save percentage this recent season in 23 games played. Sure, his record was not great. He went 8-9-4, but those numbers are still pretty darn solid. For a guy who's 25 years old, that's pretty versus a 903. Not even to mention Jake Allen, his overall numbers are just terrible compared to the other two. But of course, he brought stability and leadership that the other two did not provide. Anyways, if you want to talk about Caden Primo, I think that the is I guess that's kind of what Eric Fisher was talking about. Some people are afraid of it. One of the comments in the reply to the video there does make a very good point that unless you have a bona fide number one, unless your team is from sort of Jersey or Lincoln or Markstrom or whomever, it's difficult to fully justify going all in and putting all the chips into a guy like Samuel Montembeault, for example. Even some of the other teams with better goaltenders than Montembeault really try to run a pretty stable momentum shifting kind of system. I think that Boston is the outlier because they ran dead split down the middle with 2 elite guys and all Martin Swayman. But for example, what the Vancouver Canucks going to do? A lot of people are saying the Canucks are going to go Shilons and Demko. Shilons and Demko. Demko will be probably like 45 to 50 games on the year, and Artur Shilov's getting the rest. That's not necessarily the wrong workload that the Demko, but a top-tier, absolute number one bona fide guy. It's just fact. Gone are the days where we continue to see Sioux goaltenders play 65 to 70 games. And the reason I'm bringing this entire idea up is because for Montreal, if you don't have Primo to be the backup, who else are you going to put in there? They just traded away Jake Allen, and they were in the mix for Yaroslav Askarov. That's one goalie going out, and another one they wanted to bring back in, but ultimately did not make the deal work. So, with this in mind, the Montreal Canadiens with Montembeault and Primo in the system, you're going to have to start thinking, okay, if they're going to trade away Primo, who is the goaltender that is coming back in exchange, and where exactly do the Canadiens go with the rest of their goaltending depth? I mean, looking at the depth chart, the Canadiens are goaltenders. I mean, Jacob Dobas, you want to put him in the NHL readily? Connor Hughes? Are you bringing Carey Price out of retirement? No, probably not. There are a lot of opportunities here for other guys who want to against goaltending system to establish themselves, but none in the immediate short-term future of the 2024-2025. Unless you really just believe that Connor Hughes and his $775,000 deal that signed him on to put him with the Laval Rocket this season. Like, that is not a guy who is going to steal a spot. So, the idea of Caden Primo, I feel like trading him away mostly just terms no matter and while I don't necessarily disagree with that, I don't think it's a bad idea to believe in Montembeault. that should come with an automatic exemption for anything Caden Primo in this upcoming year. If anything, if it's a dead split down the middle, if it's 41-41, and both of these guys are good enough to carry the Canadians to multiple wins and having both of them put up winning records, then ultimately that's the goal. Right? You want to see Canadians do well. None of these guys are Carey Price, so I think the expectation of one of them will become that might be a little bit too far-fetched. Sure, I can still see Primo being the number one guy, but is he going to be a hard Ted Lindsay winner? Probably not. And only in those circumstances do you see NHL guys nowadays put up 65 games in a season. You need two guys otherwise. So just rolling someone in the backup, that's not going to work here. You need guys you can trust. And Caden Primo is safer than anyone last year. I honestly do really want to trust in it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments and below. You think Caden Primo is going to get traded in this upcoming 2024-2025 season? The article says to show his opinion on Canadian sports, that he does not think Caden Primo ends this season with the Canadiens. And I'm pretty sure he's not talking about Primo just getting sent down. There's going to be a trade in his opinion. My question is to you, do you agree or disagree? And if you agree, what... Praise be to the Montreal Canadiens annual golf tournament that took place yesterday, and which featured so many amazing, juicy conversations all around. Today what I wanted to do was go over to a series of comments, a series of interviews, and a series of ideas that were tossed out there. And just kind of go over my thoughts, just explain what it is that I'm thinking when I see some of these things on my Twitter feed. Full disclosure, though, we're not going to go over and talk about every single quote. There are so many out there, and a lot of things that we could expand upon for like a minute per. So if we were to go out there and dissect every single thing that was mentioned, we'd be here for maybe like 4 or 5 videos worth. We can talk about some of these things more as the upcoming videos come out. But what I wanted to do was start things off with a conversation. This is what Mark Dickey went out there and asked in regards to the debutante. Canadians took those aspects. Are you confused? Just letting Roman Rothenberg take care of his development? Is there constant communication with SKA St. Petersburg? Do you know what's going to happen in the next year? Because sometimes it's a bit complicated with young Russian players. Now, I feel like we should already know the answer to that, mostly because of what we had learned when Roman Rothenberg was speaking out about Ivan Demidov, but it doesn't hurt to ask his it's required. Montreal, since he belongs to another team, their contract with them. But we are following the CNN in Russia. Now that is a really basic comment, really basic way to answer the question, and it's kind of, a regurgitated sentiment that we have seen many, many times before. SKA St. Petersburg is not a developmental team. The KHL is not a developmental league. They're trying to win games, and Ivan Demidov helps them do that with more minutes, then that's going to be up to Roman Rothenberg. Now, I did actually find it interesting, looking at the videos he did for talking about Demidov's debut in SKA St. Petersburg has been a disaster. How he was getting limited minutes, and the minutes that he did get were in kind of garbage time. But here's the big question, and there are 400,000 followers on SKA St. Petersburg on UK.com. And interestingly enough, I did get the other thing. The lot of fans at SKA St. Petersburg are commenting on this page that Roman Rothenberg is out to lunch, how he needs to be fired, how he doesn't know what he's doing, how he's this, he's that. And they're not necessarily referring to demigod in particular when they say these things. They're just referring to the fact that Roman Rothenberg's team has taken St. Petersburg as a great resource. And that was the issue we brought up in the initial Demigod's debut with the disaster video, mostly because when it comes to SKA, there's we can see so far. So, either way, it seems like the Montreal Canadiens do not it took you very much, and it's just letting Roman Rothenberg do his thing. That is communicating with the SKA St. Petersburg. Goodness, that's only one of the multiple things I wanted to bring up in this video. See, this is why I didn't want to go over every single time. We did literally make multiple minute commentary segments on each one of these points. But another comment I wanted to talk about from yesterday's golf tournament was from Mario St. Louis. He talks about Patrick Laine, he says, and I want Laine to be excited to play.
Prepare yourself for the
It's the highlight of
worst.
the summer.
There are no humans left.
What's not to love?
They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about.
Look at those beautiful animals.
What's wrong?
The main objective is to make sure that they have a good day every day. When my grandfather started here in the 70s, it was just a little patch of ground, right?
No matter. Without fear
I
in your heart.
want him to have that passion. I want him to be excited to come to the ring. No matter what I do, if he doesn't have that passion, nothing else will stick. And you don't know how I have to go through to stop all I'm saying about is you. But my single seems to have a good mindset about Patrick Laine and what he wants. Yep. That desire, that drive, that joy to play hockey again, that I think is going to be huge. Patrick Laine fully unlocks that side of his game. Because when Laine acceptable, going to end like that people go a lot of things could go right for this player. It's just got to go right for the ears and behind the eyes first. This is what Patty Laine says about that. I feel like there's no better place to play in terms of a hockey market than Montreal. I'm super excited, obviously, to be here. Finally, having these outstanding hockey yeah, Montreal fans are pretty nuts. They love their hockey, and they have a die-hard, passionate group of fans. So, Patty Laine, they're all on your side now. Sorry, they don't have a side to say they're not Montreal. They don't have their entire isolated world with fans that together, you know, a good chunk of Montreal Canadiens do a lot of changes. So it's such a world and it's an exclusive to the mythology of Montreal and it's a crazy big football. So the Patty Laine, this is of course going to be awesome to see for him. It's totally lock in and become the guy we know he can be. But in regards to big dudes on the Habs, I wanted to end off this video by going over a comment made by Joris Lukovsky. Somebody asked him at the golf tournament, this is your first year with the new contract. He does not have the new one illustrated just yet. He has a new contract with the $7.6 million a year. That's going to kick in 2025, 2026. For now, he's still a $950,000 salary player. But good on you, Liverpool, go put them out there and asking him. Saying this being brought up here, hey, how do you think that's going to affect your game? Now that you're locked in until 2033, perceive yourself. How do you expect yourself to perform once you have this dollar amount attached to it? And so, I mean, you could say that it's a question where Slafkovsky's going to talk about his new direction, he wants to live up to the contract, to get that what our answer is right, that we should get at least 7 to 10 out of 10. And those statements that we keep on hearing time in and time out. Not that they're bad statements, but just things that we've definitely heard before and we kind of need the assurance to hear once again. Now that I say it like that, we think some hockey media and hockey fans. That, what are your thoughts about underlying or this potential drive, this motivation into wanting to be a better player, and then there are some honesty as well, how responding to the discourse surrounding his new NHL contract. As we had said at the beginning, there are so many other comments that were made by different people in the Canadiens organization that we can make videos about furthermore as the days go on. But for now, let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Right now at Leon's, you can take 50 months to pay with 0% interest. Plus, save up to 50% on select furniture. And save up to 50% on select clearance mattresses. On now.
These are all AI voices, strictly for entertainment purposes. If you think I'm playing a video game in a certain piece of my own, then I really need to reevaluate my life. But you discretion to decide to watch. You guys just not going to talk, that's a negative. Alright, so we are finally going to place an MLB. It's going 24. It's going to be so 65. Yeah, Larry, sounds like a ton of fun. Awesome, guys. Can't wait to hop on it. Well, I'm excited. But I guess we can go ahead and end the talk teammate here. And I've already informed the other three of what the teams will be. Which is probably why we're getting the silent treatment from half of it. Joe and I team up. Joe, would you like to pick our team? Not sure that isn't a question. Brown team, obviously. How about we pick something up? All right, yes. I'll let Donald do. Doctors, let's off the stadium. What stadium do you want to play in? Roger, ready for the first? Donald Collins, he's going to take. Okay, you guys aren't going to talk, so I'm not going to go. Very, they are eating the dog. Okay. Why? The test, to be that quite frankly, is not safe. No!
There has not been any claims of animals being eaten in Springfield.
I've seen it on the news.
You know, the city manager,
People on health agencies, they took my job. Used for food. Oh, what the world are you on about?
Where's my dad?
Okay, can I just find out who's playing first, you guys, so the viewers are aware? How about that? You know what you're doing, Kamala? You need some help?
yeah.
Why don't you ask your boss on the other team, did you want to call him a boss? His ability to guarantee. Get out! No, the thing is good with practice. You are. Really? Wow. Great observation. So we don't want you to get what? You don't need to go in easy on her, so don't be striking out to make her feel like she's a valuable asset to this team. That's not
Okay, not only am I a valuable asset to this team, but I am going to be a valuable asset to this country.
you ain't shit. Hey, watch what you say about our future president.
Yeah, how about that then, huh? Fantastic. How about that, huh? Got something to say about that? You want to take me on that? You want to kiss on that, huh?
That was quite frankly stupid. It's as if you didn't learn from the college football episode that no one likes you.
Donald, I welcome you to check the polls where I am leading you by quite the margin.
Those are fake polls conducted by the fake students for elections. Very bad.
For giving me some run support for my turn now. I really do appreciate it.
You guys don't know. Can we focus on the game finally? Oh, I can't. Giving up leadoff knocks and whatnot.
Donald, just a quick question. How many runs have you...
Less than you've given up, that's for damn sure.
Excuse me, but I haven't given up any yet.
Keyword there is yet. Whoa! The heck are you doing? You just hit me what?
I'm trying to set up